What's up, growth hacking ninjas? So today let's review LeadRock. LeadRock is basically a platform that helps you grab B2B contact database. Obviously, it's not the newest one, or is it the only one in the market? And we'll take a look at some of their biggest competitors like ZoomInfo and Lusha shortly. But in terms of what it does, I have had a chance to take a look at and use it. And I would say it is definitely worth the money because right now it is actually on AppSumo. And I'll show you those deals in a second too. So actually, why don't we start with what it is? So how they promote themselves. So LeadRock, better leads for your needs. I love that they have a video here, clear call to action. Yeah, the benefit statements there. So again, I'm an angel investor. I've made over $50 million on my own stores. I know some of you watching this, I'm actually working with. Right now, I'm focused on SaaS companies as well as I have 4 agencies. So that's it. I have a world-class copywriting and design team in case any of you guys need help. My background is in marketing, but before we even market you guys or do any sort of growth hacking, the copy and the design needs to be there. So this is why I analyze websites like this. So great job on the first part of the header. I think it's really good. You could probably make this button even a little bit bigger and maybe a contrasting color to the pink. So yeah, it's just a database of leads basically. And I don't know where they pull it, but I'm assuming it's mostly from LinkedIn, like most other companies. And they even have a Chrome extension here. Why LeadRock or LeadRocks, extremely user friendly, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The pricing, we're not going to worry about this because they do have a AppSumo deal right now. You guys can take a look at the pricing. I'm assuming they're slightly cheaper than ZoomInfo and Lusha just because those guys have been the big guys. And if you guys know anything about SaaS, those big guys typically charge more just because they can with the brand recognition. Love that they have an FAQ here. So 1 opening equals 1 credit. You pay $29 for 1,000 credits. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Data enrichment they also have, which is mandatory. So like I said, it's very high quality. Let's take a look at the AppSumo. All right, right now it's $69 for a lifetime deal, which is pretty amazing. The lifetime deal gets you 5,000 credits every month. That's awesome. And they do have a huge database. And from what I can understand, this is quite a updated database. Some companies, not the bigger ones like ZoomInfo or Lusha, they use outdated databases. So you have to be careful of that. And there are many competitors. So that's one thing that you want to check, or maybe just ask around and see if any growth hackers know the ins and outs of how often they update it, or maybe you can even ask the team. So yeah, they enrich with emails and phone numbers, and here you can stack codes. So each code stack gives you 5,000 more credits. So again, amazing, because when you look at the monthly prices, this is a steal of a deal. So next thing we look at are obviously reviews. We don't really have to look at it. It's got 325. What I like to do here is just type in their biggest competitors and see if there's any so ZoomInfo and just see what people are saying. So if you invest in mature lead tools like ZoomInfo or Seamless, you know they charge an annual fee of tens of thousands. LeadRocks has extensive lead data already. What I like to see here is that this person's bought a bunch of products already before, and they're not just the fake. But here again, wow. So this person's saying he does not get contact info from Sales Navigator or ZoomInfo, but he did it for this one. Um, Missing gaps with enrichment. So that's very powerful. And this guy's bought 195 one deal. So let's see if anybody says anything about Lusha. Here we go. My only suggestion would be to add a feature which people can find emails and phone numbers instead of just like Rocket Reach or Lusha. Okay, but he gave it a 5-star. So you can see people love it. There's also, if you're a Plus exclusive member, you actually get more credits than 5,000. You get 7,500 per month. So that's the only difference there. So highly recommend it, especially if you buy a lot of AppSumo deals, which seems like most people do. When I look at like the people that leave reviews, most of them have bought at least like 10. Okay, let's take a look at their biggest competitors just real quick. So ZoomInfo, it doesn't even have a video showcasing it. This looks so corporate to me. When companies get this big and it looks like this, it's crazy. So like here, they don't even show the pricing. That's how you know they've gotten really big. You have to like click on it. And sometimes like companies, you even have to like inquire. So I don't know why that's not working for such a large company. Do you allow monthly payments? So it looks like they maybe charge even per year. So ridiculous. I wouldn't recommend using that in my opinion. Lusha is another one. That's pretty cool. I like the look of this. It reminds me of a phone company actually. Yeah, so you can see it's almost like, yeah, $51 for the premium per month. This is the same price you're going to be paying. It doesn't even, like, it's not, oh, 960 credits. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so anyways, let's go to the actual, when you log in. So here you see prospecting. So job title, company name, location, industry. One thing I did not see here that a lot of people were mentioning was, why can't we just search by keyword? Like, the keyword should be able to hit like everything. So the job title, I guess the job title is by keyword. So here, let's type in something like dermatologist, something more niche. And you can see here on the right, it's pulled up 4,200 and something leads. And if we just filter by United States, it narrows it down to 1,700. So if you guys are using like cold email platforms, you know that you can send like 100 to 200 a day, even on like one domain with 2 email addresses. So this will be hit pretty quick in a month. So yeah, you can really utilize the power of it. Here you can see the emails are blocked out until you. So one thing I saw is when most people are using these databases, they typically want more. So I made a suggestion, and if they're listening to this, which I'm sure they are, to add, they said you could save up to 5,000 at once. So why not just show 5,000 on the page, instead of making people click 10 times to save it. So here I'm going to select 500. I'm going to select this, and then just going to hit open and save selected. And you can save it to a new list, which I will call dermatologist, United States. Okay, so let's do that. And let's see how long this takes. Okay, so it was pretty quick, but now I have to literally, do I have to even scroll to the bottom? Yeah, I can't even go to the next page without scrolling all the way to the bottom, hitting the next button. So that's kind of a pain in the ass. I wish they would change that. Then I have to do this, then I have to do this, and then I have to click on this again. And I'll keep doing that till I grab all of these leads. Bear with me. You can see it's pretty quick. Obviously, it's just showing what they've already hidden and scraped. So I know many growth hackers out there, and I was talking to Apollo, which is actually another big one. Growth hackers actually scrape some of this stuff using other tools, which kind of messes with their pricing plans, but it's probably best to just pay and support them since they are giving you what you need. Okay, so I think we're done. Yeah, so that was the 4 of 4 pages. What else can we do here? We can sort by the company name or URL, industry. It's pretty cool. They have a bunch of industries. I know some of the industries won't even be on here. Like, see if they have e-commerce, which is a common one. Yeah, so they don't have stuff like e-commerce. So I wonder if you can just type it in. Yeah, you can't. That was one of the issues. It wasn't the keyword, which is the job title. It was the industry. So I don't know why. Maybe if somebody knows, they can leave a comment down below. Team size, revenue range, in case you don't want to target small businesses. Funding would be cool too. Let's actually see if we can find companies that have funding of 1 to 10 million that are, oh, wow, dermatologist got funding. That's crazy. Okay. So this would be useful if you're targeting companies to offer services that have raised funding. There are other platforms that are able to show you recently raised. So make sure you like and subscribe to this. I will be releasing a video where there's this company that allows or sends you like 400 leads or something per month of companies that have recently raised. So they have fresh funding. Here, you're not able to tell when they got the funding, which is unfortunate. But look how many freaking companies. This would take you forever and use all your credits. 83,000 companies have that much funding. Just for the shits and giggles of it, I would like to see how many people have raised 1 to 10 billion, because that's a lot of funding. Might be hard to get their attention unless your cold email skills are ninja. If you're listening to this, just a quick tip: cold emails. People have complicated way too much. People are using one-liners, blah blah blah. Check out my previous video where I talk about the drawbacks of these generic one-liners. People hate that kind of shit. So literally just one sentence, two sentences, just grab their attention. You don't need fancy shit to grab people's attention unless you have a good offer. So wow, 326,000 companies have raised $1 to $10 billion. That is crazy. I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe people are just bullshitting. Okay, anyways, next feature, enrichment. Here you can just literally just upload a bunch of emails and it should pull the phone number and LinkedIn URL. So that's cool. If you have other scraping tools that grab it, you can definitely just do that. Lists, as you already saw, is exactly what I showed you. I wonder if you can... wonder if there would be a cool way if you could easily filter this list in case you wanted to clear out some stuff from here. I think that would be a great feature. Right now you can just... Oh, another thing is you can verify the emails. This is one thing that I asked them if they could just do automatically because it doesn't eat up your credits. But they said no, just because of like they don't want to put too much load on the system, which I don't know. Like everybody wants their emails verified, right? So again, here I think we can only... I'm assuming if I just click this, it'll do everything. That's not very clear either. Let's just do that. I believe it will do everything in this list. So, and it's pretty instant so that now when you export it, there will be a new column that shows whether it's verified, unverified, unknown, blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty cool. Just one click. If I go to another list and I do that again, and it turns gray, and I go back to this list, will it show that? Yeah, it's... Well, I don't think it... Oh, here it says list was verified 6 days ago. Cool. So you can keep on verifying the lists and exporting them. So that's cool if you've already saved a bunch of contacts. Very powerful. So yeah, I give this a 5 out of 5. Honestly, it's one of the best tools I've used comparing to the other platforms that are out there. And make sure you like and subscribe. I'll probably be doing ones on the bigger companies as well, like Apollo, like ZoomInfo, all that stuff. But my only suggestion for a feature would be to add the ability to search industry by keyword or whatever you type in, as well as adding 5,000 per page here so that people can easily save. I think the max per list, which they don't mention here, is like 5,000, and maybe even automatically verifying the emails. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Stay blessed. Take care.